Hello, this is Dr. Bartosh of Proactive Wellness and Injury Center, and I just wanted to share with you some information that came across my desk. It's a study that was published in the New England Journal of Medicine, and they found that the recovery of your heart rate immediately after exercise is a risk factor for sudden death. Let me explain. You know, this is springtime. We have gained a few extra pounds over winter, and we're changing our clothing now, so it becomes more apparent. So a lot of us being impatient, you know, we want things done by yesterday. We get into exercise programs and we overdo it. We get very aggressive with it. Some of us think that walking on a treadmill or riding on a stationary bike for 45 minutes is the answer. Or perhaps buying one of these videos that you see on the television where the people they're sweating profusely and they're working aggressively, and that's the answer. But folks, it might not be, and as a matter of fact, it could be very detrimental to your health. Look, this research shows they did this study for over 6 years, over 5,700 individuals at the ages of 42 to 53, and they saw that if the heart didn't return to a normal beat after exercise in a certain rate of time, then that person was very likely to die suddenly. Now let me explain this so that there's no misunderstanding here. They found a few things here, and you want to get this checked out before you enter any kind of exercise program. You certainly want to go to your physician and get yourself screened or checked out. Individuals who had resting heartbeats of 75 beats or more a minute, they were candidates for a coronary heart event. People who had an increased heart rate during exercise of less than 89 beats a minute. What I'm saying, or what they said here, if you start exercising and your heart is not beating more than 90 beats a minute, even with aggressive exercise, you're a candidate. It's your body signaling that there's a problem there. Or if you exercise, we'll say that you're running on the treadmill and you're looking at the heart monitor and your heart is beating at 150 beats a minute and you're finally done, thank goodness, and you stop the treadmill and you get off, and after a minute later your heart is beating now, it's dropped down 10 beats to 140 beats a minute, then you also are likely to have a coronary event as well that could result in sudden death. Look, the research shows that the heart has to slow down more than 12 beats a minute in order to be free of this. So again, I want to be very clear. Your heart's got to slow down at least, if it doesn't slow down more than 12 beats a minute after you've exercised, then folks, you need to get into your physician. So you ask, well, how can this be? I'm exercising, I feel good, everything's going well. Well, it could be due to nerve interference. The nerve impulse to the heart may not be kosher. It may not be fully open. There could be an obstruction. One of the vertebra or a few vertebrae in your mid-back in the thoracic spine could be misaligned, therefore obstructing or blocking the nerve flow, which the heart is dependent on, and it's malfunctioning. It could be due to your diet. It could be because you're not eating certain nutrients or getting some vitamins or minerals that are essential to the heart, that it's getting weaker, or it's malfunctioning. Or it could be due to the drugs you're taking. Folks, there are more people on statin drugs today than ever before. These statin drugs, you know what I'm talking about. You're given this statin drug to lower your cholesterol. What you don't realize or may not realize is that after you've taken the statin drug leaches or takes from your body a very critical nutrient called CoQ10. It's of paramount importance for the health of the heart, for the function of the heart. And if you have been on a statin drug for 6 months or more, the longer you've been on it, the more likely you are to experience a heart attack or sudden death. Folks, this is not something to take lightly. You need to have a conference with your doctor, or if you are, if you're on a statin drug, call them up, set aside a time where you can discuss this issue. And if you're not satisfied, or if you want to get some other alternatives to promoting your heart health, or just seeing if you're one of these individuals, please, we invite you to give our office a call. We'll give you a no obligation consult and discuss the issue and find out if indeed there is a problem with you. Hey, look, I hope that this information has been beneficial to you and helpful. And and we'd love to hear from you, any comments that you might have regarding the information that we've shared. So until next time, folks, life's best to you.